Ladies and gentlemen, you have now tuned in to Abridged Wrestling Combat Federation. I'm Harry Carter, and I'm gonna be your commentator for tonight. And tonight we have a crazy singles match between MJF and Joe Budden. Coming up next, soon at ringside, and I'm gonna be calling this match right down the middle. Well, then again, I'm not a referee, so I'm just gonna be calling this match. This is gonna be a crazy little matchup, as I said, and we will now be joining in at ringside right now. Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 216 pounds, Maxwell J. Freeman, MJF. I'll tell you, MJF looking in his prime right here as he walks down to the ringside. And he has said multiple times in his promos that he is better than you, and we know it. I'm surprised he doesn't have his Burberry scarf with him. But hey, someday we'll see that. Making his way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 176 pounds, Joe Budden. And straight out of his podcast, right into the ringside, Mr. Joe Budden himself, Mr. Jersey, 1/4 of the Slaughterhouse, well, formerly known as a Slaughterhouse member, but we're gonna see if he can slaughter in the ring. Fight. So right now we're gonna start with a few snapmares by MJF. Matchup starting really slow, but who knows how this match is gonna go. It could go either way. And a suplex by Mr. MJF as he suplexes Joe Budden outside of the ring. Anthony Fantano calling it right down the middle, as he will do for the first time ever. We all know how biased he is. You ever seen a needle drop? How he just gives the wrong review? Well, we'll probably figure it out if he gives the wrong review for this whole entire matchup. And a few more low kicks, and and a little ankle lock from Joe Budden. A nasty little ankle lock to start off this early in the matchup. That's Kurt Angle's move. Where is Kurt Angle? Oh yeah, he's retired. By fucking Baron Corbin. Will we see Baron Corbin in AWCF? We'll never know. That's up to the booker. Hey, you know how that old saying goes, use your imagination. And Joe Budden is trying to use his imagination, but all he can do is... that's imagination right there. That's really imaginative. And he misses that little spin kick, didn't get all of that. But another suplex from Mr. MJF. Joe Budden says he was trained how to fight from Def Jam Vendetta days. Which, let me remind you, what the hell happened to Def Jam Icon? EA kind of screwed that up. All they had to do was just keep one formula and run with it, because, you can't fix what was never broke. But they tried, and now it's even more broken. With a few more strikes from MJF as he hits him with that right hook, but he returns with a little senton splash there. MJF with a whole nother snapmare. Will MJF come out victorious as he hits him with a whole nother suplex? It looks like all he's doing is suplexes. Trying to get inside the head of Joe Budden, but an Irish whip and a shoulder block, followed by another senton splash. What's gonna happen here? Another kick combo. Dragging him away from the ropes. Tune into the Joe Budden's podcast next week, I don't know. I'm surprised Rory and Mal is not at ringside. Well, I mean, Rory probably, but it's not like Rory and Mal is supportive friends. I mean, they be clowning him all in his own podcast and shit. They're probably secret Eminem fans. A little arm twist as he drags him away from the ring. And a low kick, a low spin kick. Joe Budden looking already winded. MJF dragging him away from the ropes, but he woke up Joe Budden with that, and he has a little punch combination of his own. A little punch combination. Will that be enough? Irish whip towards the turnbuckle. What's he gonna hit him with? A few mudhole stomps and a little foot choke. A foot choke straight to the neck. That looks painful. Dragging him away from the turnbuckle. Let's see what's gonna happen here next. And a pop-off! A little pop-off neck breaker there. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Nah, Joe Budden's gonna have to do a lot more than that, as MJF is already now trying to telegraph all his moves, telegraph all his falls. But a low drop kick. That's gonna be nice. Ooh, and a vicious little DDT. What's he gonna do here? Okay, he was nowhere near the rope. See, this is what I was talking about. Fantano just be making bad calls. I don't know what's up with Fantano. He gave a couple of albums that I liked not good, or didn't even review it, and I'm still kind of salty about that. Didn't get off that axe kick, and Joe Budden doing to MJF what people do to his albums, and that's throwing them out. If there was like a trash can, it'd be more accurate analogy. But an ankle lock, ankle lock. MJF returned with a few punches and strikes of the elbow. He's been doing that this whole entire match. But we'll see if he's gonna be able to pop off with a few, ooh, and a kick combo by Mr. Budden. Nope, right by the ropes. He will not get that. This matchup is actually surprisingly neck and neck, surprisingly very, very close, and a little shoulder block by Mr. Joe Budden. I wonder if Joe Budden will fight Eminem. We'll try to get Eminem booked, but Eminem doesn't really get booked like that. Oh, and a spinning elbow. Will that be enough from MJF? 1, 2, near fall. Joe Budden showing his own strength of his own. With another pop-off neck breaker. Will this be enough? 1, 2, another near fall. Now it's like we're watching an AEW match with all these near falls going. Now all we need left is some flippy bullshit in the words of Jim Cornette, and that will be accurate. But MJF doesn't do flippy bullshit, which is why he did not dive for the ropes. He should have probably finished him off though, because that elbow has knocked him out. Back and forth with another arm twist. But that complicated arm twist did nothing because he telegraphed that fall as he got right up. And another pop-off neck breaker. Will this be enough? 1, 2, another near fall. This is gonna be a crazy little matchup. I don't know how this is gonna finish. But MJF with another snapmare, and now he's taunting instead of finishing him off. He needs to hit him with that finisher. But I don't know what his finisher is. And Joe Budden with another pop-off neck breaker. Will this be enough? 1, 2, 3. Joe Budden wins. Joe Budden wins. Now you can take that victory back to the podcast and brag about it to Rory and Maul and make them tired of him. Well, this was a very back and forth match. This was very close, unexpected, a pandemonium, a bare knuckle brawl, and Joe Budden comes off with a pop-off neck breaker. Well, I'm Harry Carter, signing off, sayonara, AWCF, good night everybody.